Hey, what's up guys? Mint City here, back again with another video, and today we are doing something a little bit different, similar to what I did with my Lord of the Rings video about a week or two ago, where I'm just going to be sharing some of my thoughts about a specific mobile game and putting some gameplay on the screen for you guys. So it's not going to be as edited as my normal content, but I still hope you guys enjoy it. So don't forget to leave a like, pop a sub, and comment. It really helps out small channels like mine, especially small channels that cover niches such as variety mobile gaming content. So all support is appreciated, and let's get right into it. Now I am going to be talking about Omega Strikers. Now I covered this game when it was in beta on mobile. I haven't covered it since its official release, but it released on mobile as well as all of the consoles and on PC. Now I think Omega Strikers has the potential to be the most competitive game we have ever seen on the mobile platform, and that's including other games like Wild Rift, Call of Duty Mobile, pretty much any MOBA under the sun that you've seen. I think Omega Strikers could top them all when it comes to the competitive aspects and the popularity of the competitive aspects of this game. Now I'm going to be delving into why I think that, because this could be a hot take and it could just completely fizzle out later on. We'll see with the longevity of the game, but I want to at least explain my thought process when it comes to this. So first of all, I think this game feels like it was made for mobile right from the get-go, which is always a strength when you're trying to find a competitive game on mobile. You need a game that feels natural and right to play on the platform, and that is Omega Strikers to the T because of its touchscreen controls. They feel immaculate and they do not feel inferior to other inputs, especially against consoles and controllers. I feel more accurate on my mobile device with a touchscreen than I do with a controller. And I've been playing this a lot on my PS5 with my buddies as well because they play on PS5, but I still find myself almost preferring touchscreen controls, which is a fantastic sign. Now, mouse and key, I think, will always be the king of inputs when it comes to games, but honestly, I think it still has a small advantage over touchscreen, but not much, which really surprises me. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys agree with this point. So, first of all, the controls and the feeling of it on mobile feels natural, it feels right, and it's really well done. And you don't feel like you're at a disadvantage for playing on mobile. Those are huge points. Now, the second point is this has cross-play, cross-progression, which allows for a huge player base, or at least the biggest player base that you can, and you can play on any platform that you want. Now, I think this is always a huge strength when it comes to multiplayer games and the longevity of them, and this also increases the amount of skilled players that you can face against in this game. So when you're in a competitive environment, you want to be able to play against a large variety of players that are on a similar skill level or that will challenge you, and this allows that, in my opinion. Now, the third point is that this is a very simple game to understand, but it's incredibly hard to master. Now, it's just air hockey with wacky characters that have abilities, and you can manipulate the hockey puck with your character, or you can manipulate other characters with your abilities. It's so simple to understand, but and deceptively simple looking, but then once you start playing it, you're like, holy crap, this has so much depth. There is so much potential here to increase my skill ceiling and everything like that. And I think that's huge with a competitive game where you can pick it up, you can play it, you can instantly know what your goal is and instantly know what you should be trying to do. But then there's so much depth there and the skill ceiling is so high that you constantly feel like you're getting better at the game and you feel like you can learn new things as you play. And that keeps players coming back over and over again. Now, this point kind of leads into my other point, is that this is a fantastic game to spectate. As a spectator, I love watching Omega Strikers gameplay, especially high-skilled competitive gameplay on Twitch and YouTube. It's ridiculous what some of these players can do, and it's not overly convoluted, and you can kind of still understand, even if you don't play the characters themselves or you don't know what each character specifically does. It's still so fun to watch the puck get smacked around, players fighting each other. It's just easy to understand. It's not... You don't feel lost as a spectator, which can easily happen in other competitive games, such as Overwatch and other platforms. Sometimes that can be really convoluted and you have no clue what's going on. And even in League of Legends, sometimes when everything's procking and everything's going off at once, it's really hard to understand what's going on. Now, that happens on a very small scale here, but at the end of the day, you always know where the puck is, and you always know what each team is trying to do with it, and I think that's huge. With competitive games, for them to flourish, you need a spectator base that wants to watch this game, and I think this game has that, at least with me personally, and I know my friends kind of feel the same, that we've been playing this game and we're like, man, I bet watching this game is awesome, and we've been delving into it, and it's right, it's super fun. So those are my main points on why I think this could easily be the most competitive game we've ever seen on mobile if the developers treat it right, continue to update it, flesh out ranked mode, and offer tournaments and kind of back the competitive scene, because the groundwork is here. And I like how they haven't instantly focused on esports right out of the gate. I feel like when a game instantly tries to be a competitive game right out of the gate and focuses so heavily in esports, it usually flops. I feel like a competitive game and the esports associated with them need to flourish naturally, with the player base taking the forefront and really taking the game to that level. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this, and if you guys agree with anything that I said. Please leave your comments in the comment section down below. Don't forget to leave a like. It really helps out. And sub if you are new. I only cover mobile gaming content here. This is a very different video from what I normally do, so check out my other content, see if you like it. I appreciate you clicking on the video. I love you guys. I hope you guys are staying safe, and take it easy.